Hello students, good morning. So in the last sessions we have discussed about differentiability of some functions. So next we are going to discuss about chain rule. So there are so many different methods are there to differentiate the given function. So in the previous year, so we are discussed some basic functions. Okay, so we are differentiating some functions with first principle, and we are going to differentiate some functions through some formula, U plus V or quotient rule or product rule. Okay, so we are not discussing about the composition function. That means a function of a function. How we differentiate the given function which is of the form function of a function. That means the composition function. So suppose sin x squared. So differentiation of suppose y is equal to sin x squared, or y is equal to cos x squared, or y is equal to sin ax plus b. See here. So these are the composition functions. Function of a function. So you know the differentiation of y is equal to sin x. Suppose y is equal to sin x. How do you find the differentiation? So y is equal to cos x, or y is equal to sin x, so on. Okay. So but how we differentiate the composition function, or how we differentiate the inverse trigonometric function? A differentiation of inverse trigonometric function. So suppose this is the trigonometric function. How we differentiate inverse trigonometric function? How we differentiate logarithmic functions? Okay, how we differentiate implicit functions? So these are the different methods to solve the given function, to find the derivative of the given function, whether the given function is implicit form, or whether the given function is a composition form, or whether the given function is logarithmic form. So then we are going to use the different methods. Okay, so in which the first one is chain rule. When we use chain rule, okay, so see here. See here. So observe here. So if let f be a real valued function, so f be a real valued function which is composition of two functions. Okay, it is a composition of two functions, that is u and v. So that is the composition function is f is equal to v circle u. It is v composition u. Okay. Suppose I am taking t is equal to u of x. Okay, so already you know that. So we are taking v circle u of x. Okay, so this is the v of u of x. Okay. So I am taking this u of x is equal to t. This u of x is equal to t. And if both dx by dt and dv by dt exist. Okay. So suppose I am taking this as v of u of x, then dt by dx. That means derivative of u of x is exist. Derivative of u of x is exist, and derivative of v, that means dv by, then this is the function of t. V is the function of t. That means dv by dt exists. dv by dt exists. Okay. Then we have df by dx is equal to, that means the derivative of the given function. That means derivative of the given composition function which is given by, so dv by dt into dx by dt. Okay. So separately we are going to find the derivative of dv by dt and dt by dx, and then we are going to multiply these two. So then we get the composition of, then we going to get the composition of df by dt. So this rule is known as chain rule. That means the differentiation or derivative of function of a function. Okay. So we are going to use this rule. So this is known as chain rule. Okay. Suppose I am taking an example. So suppose f is equal to, or f of x is equal to, so cos of x squared, here about x of 1. Okay, so here I am taking, so u is equal to u of x is nothing but t is nothing but t is equal to x square is equal to x square is equal to x square. Okay, so now differentiate this. Okay, so now differentiate this. I am taking v is equal to cos x. So cos t, this is a function of t. Now I am taking this as t. So therefore this is a function of t. Okay, suppose I am going to find the derivative of f, that means df by dt. So df by dt. So therefore, so I am going to differentiate this. So differentiate with respect to x. So then this is dt by dx. dt by dx is equal to, so 2 into x. Already you know that. So we have a formula. Differentiation of x to the power of n is what? N into x to the power of n minus 1. So therefore differentiation of this is 2x. Similarly, so differentiate with respect to, so now this is the function of t. This is the function of t, you know, so cos t. Okay, so then, so this is equal to dv by dt is equal to so cos t is nothing but, is the differentiation of cos t is nothing but minus sin t. Okay, so now, so this is the power of t, sin t. Okay, in the function of t. So now by chain rule we know that df by dx is equal to dv by dt into dt by dx. So by this rule, so we have dv by dt into dx by dt. So therefore, so which is equal to, so differentiate d by dx of cos x square. d by dx of cos x square is equal to, so dv by dt is nothing but what? Minus sin t into, so dt by dx is nothing but what? This is nothing but 2x. Okay, so now this is the form of x. So therefore put the value of t. So what I am taking is here, so t is equal to x square. So therefore this is equal to minus sin x square of x square into 2x. So this is the d by dx of cos of x square. Okay, so first the given function is defined. That means the composition of what I am taking here, t and v, that is the composition of v and u is defined here. Okay, so then we come to the conclusion that, so d by dx is equal to differentiation of the function df by dx is equal to like this. Okay, so this is known as a method of chain rule. Okay, so first write down this. So one more, so take it as a note. Here the given function is composition of two functions. Suppose the given function is composition of three functions. So that is, so let suppose f be a real valued function which is the composition of three functions u, v and w. So that is f is equal to w, the composition of function u, w circle u of circle v. If t is equal to v of x, I am taking v of x is equal to t and s is equal to ut, then df by dx is equal to, df by dx is given by, that is dw by ds and ds by dt and dt by dx. So we need to find all these and then substitute this. Okay, so then we get the derivative of composition of three functions. Okay, so actually, so this is somewhat difficult to take the functions which is ux and which is ut and somewhat different. So therefore we are going to solve the problems in your second QC in other alternative method. So this is also same, but method is different. That is also a chain rule. So instead of taking this, we are going to take so an alternate method. So that is see here. See here, alternate method. Okay, so alternate method. So that is also a chain rule. So that means, so y is equal to cos of x squared. So now just assume this. So this is a cos x. Okay. So you know that already differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Okay, so that is, so differentiate with respect to x. So just I am assuming this the values in the bracket. So just I am assuming it is a constant, it is some value. So cos x, it is, I am assuming you actually have x square is there, but just I am taking it is x. Okay, so that is what is the differentiation? This is, so dy by dx is equal to differentiation of cos x is minus sin x square. Okay, I am taking it as x. Okay, so whatever the value is there, just I am keep it as same. Okay, so then d by dx of the differentiation of internal term. Okay, so that is what is the internal term here? So we are going to differentiate this internal term. So that is x square. It is x square. So that is, so dy by dx is equal to dy by dx minus sin x square into, so derivative of this x square is what? X square 2x. So then we get the same solution. So minus sin x square into 2x. So here also same. So this is very easy to solve the problem. So therefore it is better to follow this one. Okay, I am also refer this method. Okay, so write down. So do you understand this method? Okay. So just, it is also a simple way. I am explaining this by taking one more example. Okay. Suppose one more example. So example 2 is one. So suppose cos of 3x plus 5. Suppose I am taking one more example, that is cos of 3x plus 5. Okay, so let y, so it is y is equal to cos. Find the derivative of this function. Okay, so that is, so differentiate with respect to x on both side. Okay, so this dy by dx is equal to d by dx of cos of 3x plus 5. Okay, so see here. So just assume that the term inside the bracket is one single term. That is, suppose it is x, internal term. Okay, so what is the differentiation of cos x? Okay, cos x, that is the cos of 3x plus 5 is, so that is minus of sin of 3x plus 5 into internal differentiation, that is d by dx of, that is composition. This is composition of two functions. So one is 3x plus 5 is one function and another is cos x is another function. So therefore, so this is differentiation of the whole term is minus of sin of 3x plus 5. Then there is one more term, that is composition of the function is 3x plus 5, that is d by dx of 3x plus 5. Okay, so now again we are going to differentiate the term inside the bracket. So therefore we are going to differentiate this. Okay, so that is minus of sin of 3x plus 5 into differentiation of this term is already known. So by the method of u plus v method. So we are going to differentiate this one is 3 into 1 plus differentiation of phi is 0. So therefore the dy by dx is equal to minus 3 sin of 3x plus 5. So this is the derivative of the given function. So y is equal to cos of 3x plus 5. So it is very easy to solve the given problem. Okay, so write down. next we discuss some more problems about composition of two functions. Okay. Find the derivative of the following. Find the derivative. Find the derivative. Find the derivative of the following. The following. So one is sin x square plus 5. The second one is cos of sin x. Cos of sin x. Third one is sin of cos of x square. Sin of cos of x square. And fourth one is tan of 2x plus 3. And fifth one is cos of root x. Cos of root x. Okay. And one more is sixth one is secant of tan of root x. Tan of root x. Okay. That is the question. So we are going to discuss one by one. So these are all the composition functions. Okay, that means function of a function. Function of a function. See here sin of x square plus 5. So here x square plus 5 one function, sin x is one function. Okay. Similarly, cos of x is one function, sin x is another function. So like this. So first one is solution. So first one, let y is equal to sin of x square plus 5. X square plus 5. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Okay. So that is dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of sin of x square plus 5. Okay. So just assume this is x. The inside term is I am taking as x. So differentiation of sin x is what? Differentiation of sin x is cos x. So therefore the differentiation of x square plus 5 is cos x square plus 5 square. Okay. So then we are going to differentiate the internal term. Okay. So that is which is equal to cos of x square plus 5 into d by dx, or differentiation the internal term, that is x square plus 5. Is it clear? So then we are going to differentiate again this. So internal term. Okay. So that is cos of x square plus 5 into differentiation of this is what? 2x plus 0. Differentiation of constant is 0. So therefore, this is 2x into cos of x square plus 5. So this is the derivative of the given function. dy by dx is okay. So then second question. So let y is equal to cos of sin x. Y is equal to cos of sin x. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of cos of sin x. Is it clear? So just assume it is cos x. So differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Okay. So this is minus of sin of sin x. Minus of sin x into d by dx of internal term is what here? Internal term is sin x. Okay. So this is cos x. So therefore differentiation of cos x is minus sin x into the internal term. Differentiation of internal term is sin x. So therefore it is equal to sin minus sin of sin x into differentiation of sin x is cos x. So therefore this is the dy by dx. Okay. So first write down these two. Okay. So next we move on to third question. composition of three functions. So one is x square, another one is cos x, another one is sin x. Okay, so this is composition of three functions. Okay, so let third question, let y is equal to sin of cos of x square, cos of x square. So first we are going to differentiate this term. This is considered as x. The whole term is assumed that this is x. Okay, so what is the differentiation of sin x? So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get, so dy by dx is equal to so dy by dx of sin of cos of x square, and this is the closing bracket for this and this closing bracket. Okay, so see here, so just assume this as x whole term. Okay, sin. First we are going to differentiate sin, and then we are going to differentiate cos, and then we are going to differentiate 2x. Okay, so that is, so this differentiation of sin x is differentiate cos of cos x square, is it clear? Into d by dx of, now the internal terms of this is what? Cos x square. So therefore d by dx of cos x square. Okay, so now which is equal to cos x square into d by, again we are going to differentiate this. So this, assume that this is cos x, is it what? Cos x square. Differentiation cos x is what? Minus sin x. So minus of sin of x square into d by dx of what? Differentiation of x square. See here, simple term. We are going to differentiate three terms. That is, so first we are going to differentiate sin x, and then we are going to differentiate cos x, and then we are going to differentiate x square. Okay, so that is equal to, I am taking minus is there, so multiplication into is there, so therefore it is equal to minus of cos of x square, cos of x square. So don't neglect brackets, so very important. Okay, so into sin x square into differentiation, that is what? 2x. So this is the derivative of the given function. So y is equal to sin of cos of x square. Okay, so right now, so next fourth question, that is tan of 2x plus 3. So let y is equal to tan of 2x plus 3. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get, so dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of tan of 2x plus 3 into bracket. Okay, see here open bracket, this is close bracket. Okay, so then which is equal to differentiation of tan x is what? Differentiation of tan x is secant square x. So therefore, so just it is taken as x. So therefore secant square of 2x plus 3 into internal differentiation. What is the internal term here? So 2x plus 3. So therefore, so d by dx of 2x plus 3. So this is the internal term. Okay, so now that is secant square of 2x plus 3 into differentiation of this is again by the rule of u plus v. Differentiate separately 2x and 3. So then we get 2 into x, that is 2 into differentiation of constant is 0. So therefore we left with 2 into secant square of 2x plus 3. So this is the, so dy by dx. Okay, so write this one. So next problem 5th and 6th. So 5th, so let y is equal to cos of root x. Okay, so differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So that is, so dy by dx is equal to d by dx of cos of root x. Is it clear? So first we assume that this is cos of x, cos of root x. Okay. So what is the differentiation of cos of root x? That is minus of sine of root x, minus of sine of root x. Okay. Differentiation of this is cos of root x is minus sine of root x, minus sine of root x into d by dx of. So what is the internal term here? So internal term is root of x. So therefore d by dx of root x. Okay. So now minus of sine of root x into differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 root x. Okay. So this is the derivative of the given function, that is dy by dx. Okay. So next one more problem. So 6 1 is that y is equal to secant of tan of root x. Tan of root x. Okay. So first we are going to differentiate secant, and we are going to differentiate tan, and then we are going to differentiate root x. Okay. So that is to differentiate with respect to x on both sides. That is, so dy by dx is equal to d by dx of secant of tan of root x. Close the bracket. Okay. So already know that d by dx of secant x is nothing but what? Secant x into tan x. We have formula. And d by dx of, we have one more formula, tan x. Differential of tan x is what? Secant square x. Again, so d by dx of root x is what? Root x is 1 by 2 root x. So you know all this formula. Okay, so without knowing all this formula, it is not possible to differentiate the given function. So therefore, we must be careful about a formula. What you have learned in the first few. So they are very important. So see here, differentiation of, to solve these questions, we must try to know about differentiation of secant x, differentiation of tan x, differentiation of root x. So now we are going to differentiate. First it is secant x. That means what is the differentiation of secant x? Secant x into tan x. Okay. In place of x is what is that? Tan x into root x. Okay. So we are going to write. So in place of x, we are going to write tan of root x. Here tan of root x. Here tan of root x. No problem. Okay. It is enough. So that is, so which is equal to secant of. So in place of x, I am going to write tan root x. So that is tan root x into tan of root x. Is it clear? So differentiation of secant x is secant x into tan x. Okay. So here x is there, therefore here x is there. So here instead of x, tan root x is there. So therefore in place of x, I am writing tan root x. Okay. This is secant x into tan x. And now into internal differentiation, that is d by dx of. So what is the internal term? Tan root x. That is tan of root x. Okay. Tan of root x. So now we are going to differentiate this. Okay. So using formula tan x. Differentiation of tan x is what? Secant square x. So in place of x is root x is there. So therefore we are going to write tan of root x is equal to secant square root x. Okay. So that is, so secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x. So differentiation of tan of root x is secant square of root x. Secant square into d by dx of what? Root x. Is it clear? So just I am replace. So here x is there. So therefore secant square x. So here root x is there. So therefore tan of root x is equal to secant square root x into d by dx of root x. Again using this formula, we are going to write 1 by 2 root x. So that is, which is equal to secant of tan of root x into tan of tan root x into secant square root x into differentiation. This is 1 by 2 root x. So this is the derivative of the given function. Okay. So properly write down first and practice again and again. So then we perfect with this. Okay. Write down. So next question, question number 7 and 8. So find the derivative of the following in which question number 7, this is question number 8. Okay. So let for seventh question, let y is equal to cos x cube into sine square of x cube. Okay. So here this is the product of two terms. Okay. So product of two composition functions. So this is one x square and cos x. This is one composition function. This is again one composition function. Okay. So we are going to use here product rule. So what is that? That is y is equal to u into v. So then dy by dx is equal to u into d by dx of v plus v into d by dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Okay. So here this is u and this is v. Okay. So first I am applying this formula, that is, so differentiate with respect to x on both side. So then dy by dx is equal to u. So keep u as this cos of x cube into d by dx of. So v is equal to what here? So that is sine square of x cube. Okay. Press. So write v as this. So v is sine square of x cube into d by dx of u is nothing but what? Cos x cube. So just I am replace u and v to this formula. Okay. So now we are going to differentiate the terms. Okay, what are they in the brackets? So that is this cos of x cube into. So see here this is sine square x cube is there. Okay. So this is nothing but what? So just I am assuming this sine x cube whole square. So then we have a formula. So that is dy by dx of x to the power of n is equal to n into x to the power of n minus 1. Okay. So by that formula we are going to differentiate the function sine square x. So that is in place of x cube is there. Okay, that's all. So that is 2 into okay. So sine 2 into, so see here d by dx of okay sine x cube okay whole square. So this is nothing but 2 into sine of x cube 2 to the power of minus 1. See here. Okay. N into x to the power of n minus 1. So this is nothing but 2 into sine of x cube to the power of 2 minus 1. Okay. So now we are going to differentiate this x cube internally. That is d by dx of into d by dx of x cube. Okay. So that is where I am writing here. That is 2 into sine x cube. So 2 to the power of minus 1 is element again 1. So negate it. So into d by dx of x cube. Okay. So press. So sine square x cube. So write as it is. So differentiation of this one is differentiation of cos x is what? Sin x. So therefore this is minus of sine of x cube into what? Into d by dx of x cube. Okay. So now we are going to differentiate x cube here and x cube here. Okay, that is cos of x cube into sine of x cube into differentiation of this is what? So 3x square plus sine square x cube. So take this minus into here. So that is minus of sine square x cube into sine x cube into differentiation of this one is what? 3x square. Okay, so further simplification, if it is possible, do that or keep it as it is. Okay, so here if it is possible, we are going to take 3x square outside, and here cos x cube is there, no problem, keep it as it is. Right now. So just wait. So here this is x to the power of n. So we are going to differentiate the term. So x to the power of n. We are not going to differentiate here sin x. So again we are going to differentiate. This is sin x cube. So don't write it. So here, so d by dx of what? Sin x cube. Okay. So then this is the limit. So this is equal to 2 into sin x cube, okay, into differentiation of sin x cube. So we are going to differentiate sin, sin also. This is another function, okay. That is cos of x cube, Again the entire differentiation d by dx of x cube, Is it clear? So therefore, this is 2 into sin of x cube. 2 into sin of x cube into cos of x cube into differentiation of this is 3x square. Okay. So here there is mistake. So therefore here. This time I want to change this part. So that is cos of x cube. So here the differentiation of this term is, so 2 into sin x cube, into cos x cube into 3x square. So this is same as it is. Okay, that is cos x cube. That is minus of sin x cube into d by dx of internal term. Oh, right. So for the simplification, suppose here sin square sin square x square, okay, is any common factors, then take it outside, okay, or otherwise keep as it is. And first differentiate this one, okay. So that is, so cos x cube, here cos x cube 2, okay. So that is, so cos square x cube into 2 into, suppose I am taking 2 here, 2 into cos x cube into sin x cube, okay. So suppose here 2 into 2, that is what, 6. I am taking this 6 into cos square x cube into sin x cube into x square, and here this is minus of sin square x cube, here almost sin x cube, this is sin x cube, so minus of sin x cube into d by, that is 3x square, okay. So practice 2 or more times, then we become perfect, okay. So do you want to simplify this? You can do, no problem, okay. Suppose here x square is common, or take it outside, or sin square x cube, and sin x cube is here. So we can write this sin to the power of 3x cube. No problem. So that is this here. I am taking 2. 3 is common. 3x square is common. 3x square. That is 3x square is common. Okay, 3x square into sin x cube into sin x cube is common. Here also sin x cube is there. So therefore I am taking sin x cube as common. So then we left with here 2 into cos square x cube. 2 into cos square x cube. Okay, in this part. So here, so I am taking this term as common. So therefore we left with sin square x cube. Okay. So next one more problem is there. Question number 8. Okay. So let question number 8 is, so y is equal to sin of ax plus b divided by cos of cx plus b. Okay. So d by dx of u by v method. Okay, that is v square over v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx. So apply this formula first. Apply this formula. So then we are going to differentiate. Okay, so that is, so dy by dx is equal to, so cos of cx plus b whole square over. So v, this is u, this is v. Okay. So v, right, that is cos of cx plus b into d by dx of sin of ax plus b. Okay. So minus of, right, u as it is, sin of ax plus b into d by dx of what? That is cos of cx plus b. Cos of cx plus c. So just I am applying the formula here. Okay. So then we are going to differentiate the term portion of the term. So that is cos of cx plus b into differentiation of this is what? Sin of ax plus b into differentiation. That is differentiation of this is sin of differentiation. That is cos of ax plus b into d by dx of ax plus b. Okay, so minus of, so sin of ax plus b into differentiation of this is minus of sin of cx plus b into d by dx of cx plus b into d by dx of cx plus b. Okay, so whole divided by cos of cx plus b whole square. Okay, so it is better to differentiate here, no problem. We have practice, so directly we differentiate this. No need to take one more step. Okay, so here also no need to take one more step. So therefore, by practice we are going to differentiate directly, no problem. Okay, so but here I am taking one more step. That is, so cos of cx plus b, cos of ax plus b. That is cos of cx plus b into cos of ax plus b. Okay, so differentiation of this is what? Differentiation of ax plus b, this is constant 0. Differentiation of ax is b. Okay, so minus, I am taking this is plus. So that is sin of ax plus b into sin of cx plus b. So what is the differentiation of this is? This is 0. Differentiation of cx is c whole divided by cos of cx plus b whole square. So this is the derivative of the given function. Okay, so write down. Now take this as homework. Find the derivative of the following. So that is 2 root of cot x squared and cos of root x. Third one is cos x cube into sin square x to the power of 5. Sin of cos x squared. Sin of cos squared. Okay. So you do these problems at your home. So in the next sessions we are going to learn. So one more concept, that is differentiation of implicit function. So what is implicit function and how do we differentiate the given function which is in the form of implicit form. Okay. So thank you.